Discuss, the three, key aspects: the incentive model, the network effect, the market. Are there any other characteristics of a healthy and thriving blockchain network that we need to look at, or would you say these are the three main ones?
Well, so I think we've touched on it. And if there's one word that I've learned over the last 3 years, which really, really matters in a blockchain context, is governance here.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking really about almost like a strategic governance, rather than just the day-to-day operational stuff, as important as that is. And our blockchain network can only be healthy and can only be moving forward if we have the kind of environment where we are able to recruit folks to join the network. They are incented to join the network. We can increase the volumes of transactions up, and we are creating an environment to drive innovation. So, in my opinion, it's critical then that we really understand this governance model, we really understand this incentive model. So we need to make sure the governing entity is being fair, and that everybody has a fair, not necessarily equal, but a fair incentive to want to play. And if we've achieved that, and if we've made it easy, because we need to make it as simple and as easy as possible for you to move your business onto this blockchain network, which is why I think we need to start with a very, very thin layer of blockchain to start with. So we're only really looking in that shared process to automate those easy things, so those bits of paper, those phone calls, those Excel spreadsheets. We're not yet doing intensive surgery in back-end systems. So we want to make it easy for folks to join, and we want to make it commercially really attractive for them to join. So if, for example, you were that member that's providing a really useful data to the network, maybe in forms of a decision, but you're not getting great savings, in terms of efficiencies. Well, if the work which you're doing is driving a great saving for somebody else, it's up to the governing entity to say, well, hang on here, we need to find a mechanism, we need to find a lever to make those benefits fair and to be really driving the correct behavior. Because otherwise, these guys are just never going to join because there's not enough in it for them. And if they don't join, the other guys will get no benefit because they need their data, they need their decisions, they need their input into the process. So that's why if there's one thing that I think governance has really got to crack, it's about designing that incentive model to drive helpful behavior from all of the various interest groups on the network to drive the volume of transactions up through the network. Whether they be a member consuming the service, whether they be an innovator bringing capability to the network, whatever role they're playing. Everybody needs to have that incentive, and I really do think that's the critical success factor, along with easy onboarding and immediate first benefits. Making it easy to consume this service.
Excellent. So